Hello, and once again welcome to this video demonstration of how to use the Talking Riches forum. If you've landed on this video second or ahead of this is the second video. The first video looked at registering on the forum. We went through the stages there of what you need to do to get yourself use a user and password so that you can actually post and interact with other members. You're welcome, of course, to come on our forum and just read it, but it's much nicer if you could be part of the community, share your information with us and share your details. So in this video we're going to look at logging into the forum and creating your first post. So once again, you've got your controls here, the frequently asked questions. You can see a list of our members, you can register, and this button here, this one is the one we're really interested in, which is login. It'll take you through to a screen like this. As you can see, that's my correct username, but let's set up the demo user one. You just need to type your password in here. Remember, this will actually get deleted, so don't feel that you can use this one maybe as a method to spam us. I've set this up for the purpose of recording these videos. Okay, just underneath that, if you've forgotten your password, click that and you'll get a reactivation of your email, and also you can send a reactivation email. I recommend that you click on this button, log me in, automatically each visit. That means as soon as you arrive on the forum, you don't need to go through the process of what I'm doing here. You do that on your computer, remember who you are, and instantly then you'll be able to start interacting. And also some of the advanced features which I'll be showing you in the next video, personal messaging and how to set your signature. I'll be showing those in another video. Okay, so let's log in and let's go to this. So you just click on login. Incidentally, if you did just arrive on this page before you registered, click that and that'll take you back through the registration process. So here we go, login. So we just wait to that and you'll see that it tells me I've got no new messages while I'm a new user. Now it's really quite important to try and post in the correct section. So browse along to see that. Now what I also recommend is just before you put some information on the forum that you just check to see if anybody else has posting about it. And if you just click on that section there, I did that without showing you, so I'm just going to go back to the board index and you click on, you've got this here, unanswered post, view new post, click on active topics, and this generally will show you all of the posts for the last 7 days. So if you just scroll down, you'll be able to find and see what people are talking about, especially if it's a new bit of information. Just have a look through there rather than just having people posting about the same things. Maybe you found out about a great new product we're bringing out in the FM range, or some fantastic news or that is FM related, and you're posting this on here. Somebody else might have got it, so react to it rather than trying to create lots of threads. That makes it a lot easier. Okay, so you've checked the thread out, but in this instance you're going to be making your first post. And what I recommend when you join the forum, think about it, you're coming into a new club, into a new place where a lot of us already know each other very well and everybody's welcome. So if you scroll down to the section here called the lounge, and I've set up a section called introductions, and if you just look through here you'll see a list of people that are already got in. So what I want you to do is I want you to click in here and you type in a title so we know what we're looking for and you know what to return to. Hello from, sorry, I've got the hiccups, demo user. Somewhere I've got a capital E in there. And then in this box here you can type your message. Now, good little tip here, I'll put my hands up, my spelling is awful and I'm dyslexic. If you read my post you'll probably have spotted that I miss words out from time to time. I do that, but one of the little tips I do, some browsers actually do spot spelling mistakes, but if your browser doesn't, then if you just click down here, if you've got Word or OpenOffice, most of these word processor programs have a spell check in it, and so what you can do is type your reply, your message in there. So what I'd like you to do in this first post is just to tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, maybe the name of your sponsor, how long you've been in FM, and what your plans are. Okay, so let's do that. What I'm going to do here, a little tip if you've never tried this before, type, as I say, into a Word document And a little shortcut key on a PC is to press the Control and the letter A. And you'll notice that that instantly highlights them. We can of course do it with a mouse and highlight them that way, but that's just a nice quick way that I learned. The next keyboard cut is Control C. C for copy. Okay, now we're finished with that. So if you just click on to the forum and then just in the box there, click Control V. And you'll notice now the post that I created in that Word document's in there. Now there are some features that you can add to it if you want to add some bold bits. Let me just cover that. There are the letters. It's just like using a Word document. You can just click on that, it'll do it. You can underline bits of it if you wish. And there you are. At the bottom here you can have a look and see what it looks like. So we just click on preview and you'll notice up the top here it says hello from demo user. Please do not reply to this. It's because I'm creating this, but in here you'd put your story, a little bit about you. If you're happy with it, you can click submit, or you can save it into your control panel. If you're putting some bits in and just want to get some more information, you haven't got time to complete the post, you can come back to it without the public seeing it. But we're happy with that, so what we're going to do here is click submit, and there you go. There's our first post. Now if we can click back onto the board index up here and then view active topics, and you'll now see at the top here it's got hello from demo user. In this column you can see if anybody's replied to it. Here you can see how many people have read it, how many times it's been opened, and here tells you who put the last post in it. You see in my real username as Gary, you can see I've been posting down here. So you can have a look and just check it through. If you find you've made any mistakes, you can just click on edit. But I'm going to show you another feature. If you click on quote here, what that does is takes that post and says you can then type a reply to it, but so that the thread makes sense. Somebody might be mentioning something and you want to just pick out a bit, you can go into here and just edit bits out of it. So I can just do that. This looks great. I'm just going to put a very short one in there, then we'll click submit. Now let's have a look and see what that's done. Just wait for it to save and populate. There you go. Now as you saw, I deleted part of it out, so if we look at this you can see that it's done the quote section. So it says who the quote's from, and it's taken a portion of this because I deleted part of it out. Please do not reply to this post, I'm currently making the how-to videos. There it is there, and as you can see it's put it in a different color box, and then I've put a reply underneath which is saying this looks great. And that's it. There's just some of the features of posting. Let's have a look at replying, because of course you want to be part of the conversation. If somebody comes on, welcomes you, you're going to want to reply to them and say thank you for welcoming me, or great to be here, or something. So let's have a look. You of course feel free to read through any of the bits in here. Reactivate posts that have been around for a long time. There are, let me tell you, currently as I record this, there are something like 6,531 posts, almost 1,500 topics, different threads on this forum. But let's say you want to talk about stuff that's going on actively now. Again, just have a look at this one. It says hello from demo user, replies 1, that's because I as a demo user put that in, and 4 views. Okay, let's have a look at one of the threads here. So I'm going to just pick another one. So I'm just going to hit the back bar to go back to that same place, conference, because it's quite an active one. So Grant's come on and he said, so how was it? He wanted to know about the national conference that was held in Telford a few weeks ago. He couldn't make it due to work commitments. So Grant was eager to get some information. So I replied to Grant the following morning because he asked the question on the day of the conference. As I was involved, I typed there, I just popped in there some bits and pieces about it, but I put a little quote on there. Here David put a reply and said how great he found it. I then put a little comment about what I thought. Nicky came on and he put some bits and pieces about it. And down here I continued the conversation, and Nicky then continued it, and we go further down, and you'll see that Mike came on and he put some information. Excuse me. I replied to him earlier. Let me just click on the reply to post, and I could type in here, this looks great. I'm not going to do that on this one because it will confuse it, and we'll be deleting out the demo users thread. But you can go in there, same process, and click submit, and there you are, you're taking part in the conversation. It really is very important that you put posts on here. Now, a couple of things, as I say, I just want to give you a couple of little warnings here. Not so much warnings, but some useful, friendly bits about using our forum and coming in. And look, you're welcome. It may seem that we talk to each other on there, and we're all friends, and we are. It's a really nice place to be, and everybody's very helpful to each other. Just a couple of things when you come on there. Because there's a lot of us that are cross line, we're not all in one team. Don't try and come on there and promote yourself by running a big ad. I'm the best person, you should join, you shouldn't join anybody else. Come on, just don't do that. Okay? If you do, one of the moderators will go in and either delete your whole post or edit it on your behalf and take the bits out of it. So yeah, this is about chatting. It's not about, although it's about reputation building, don't use this as a massive promotion tool where you're coming on and running adverts because you are the best distributor and you shouldn't be joining anybody else. We don't appreciate that on here. We're friendly. This is about help and support, not about promotion. But if you hold yourself in a really good way and the posts or the topics that you cover on here, you may well find that people will seek you out. So rather than going, hey, join me, just be a little bit more subtle about it, and I think you'll find that will work. Don't argue with people. If you find that there's a problem, contact one of the moderators. I'm one of them, and you can see a list of the moderators on the forum. They're listed here in each section. You've got Soup and David, and if you have a problem, contact one of them or myself, and we'll deal with it. If you're unclear about what somebody's saying, again, try not to get into an argument with them on the forum. There are ways that you can contact other members. It's called personal messaging, and we'll be looking at that in another thread as well. Remember as well, when you're typing on here, do your best to try and get the spelling correct. As I say, I'm not one of these people that'll tell you that you've got to be accurate with your spelling, because read my post, I'm really rubbish at spelling, so I don't expect you to get it 100% all of the time. But do your best. Like I said, you perhaps using the Word document. Try to use as well uppercase and lowercase, bearing in mind in text and messaging, all uppercase will come across as if you're shouting. So try not to use that. Just try and be a little bit more considerate if you are posting on here, to try and use capital letters. Try not to use text speak as well, although a lot of people are used to using the text speak. There will be people that are coming to browse our forum that maybe are not even used to using computers and may struggle to read the posts, and there are people that seek this forum out. We get huge amounts of visits every day, every month onto this forum, people just reading things they want to find out and get information. And this could be, bearing in mind, the people that are visiting the forum and reading the threads and the posts on here could be people that are in your team. So it's a great way of sharing information with them. I hope you found this useful. Obviously, if you've got any questions about using the forum, now you're a member of the forum, now you've registered, now you know how to make your first post. Come on and use it. Feel free to ask questions, and remember, be polite. Thank people on there by in a post. If they've offered you help or given you a solution, or you agree with what they say, let them know, because it's really nice on there just getting the details. So I thank you for this. If you have any questions in the thread on the forum that's relating to this, feel free to post a question on there, and I'm sure one of the people on the forum will be happy to help you. I would thank you, and I'll see you in our next video when we'll be discovering some of the extra features advanced features of the Talking Riches support, talkingrichesforum.com forum. I look forward to speaking to you soon.